Barnegat Bay Island in New Jersey. A very pretty shot here as we head throughout your late Friday night. Thanks for joining us here on Weather Nation. Mace Michaels, Katie Ferrier here with you tonight. Nice night here in some locations.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous view. Vegas, well, you know here it's hot, of course.
Hot, dry, and dust devil-y looking.
Not many storms.
Yeah, I want to thank our Twitter follower, Coco Neville, sending this in. Very cool shot. And how interesting is it? All those little white puffy cumulus clouds, perfectly blue skies, and a cool dust devil. I want to thank our producer, Ashley Heath, for sending or helping us find this picture too tonight. St. Louis, Missouri.
Aw.
Are you ready for this joke?
Oh.
Horse walks into
Oh,
a
no.
bar and bartender goes, "Why the long face?" Hey!
We've never heard that one before.
I'm here all weekend, folks. No. Let's take a look at your WeatherNationTV.com. That is the place that you can send me really lame jokes to, of course, and I will love to, if they're clean, I'll share them on the air. We'll talk about some of your weather headlines. Severe concerns here in a couple locations, actually across the Northwest, the Four Corners, and even into the south near Houston. We've been covering it here live here tonight. Temperature changes on the way here for a couple of locations, and we'll give you an update to the tropics, Mace.
Busy tropics, kind
Yeah.
of out of nowhere. So there you go. There's your stalled front in the southeast. And of course, it's showers and storms, kind of numerous here with all of the flooding rains continuing. As you look at Gulf shores, well, beautiful beaches. But unfortunately, many of them rain covered here this weekend. We even had a little funnel cloud, I believe, waterspout just offshore. There along the Florida Panhandle and on into coastal Alabama. There's your front. Moisture riding up and along it, showers and storms kicking in, and this little impulse behind will help to keep the showers and storms going. Some cooler air nudging in as well. There's the rain, letting up just a little bit in a few spots, but really squeezing out there across southern Georgia and up through to about Charleston and north of Pensacola. And on the other end of the boundary here, well-needed rain actually around Houston, but we just didn't need it with a flash of as much wind and hail as we've seen. You can see there right around Houston a couple of wind damage reports, and obviously the rainfall was very heavy as well. And you can see around central Georgia, we know all about heavy rainfall, while Warner Robins and then just southeast of Atlanta and close to areas, just near Savannah and Charleston. Wringing out more moisture tonight. Notice tomorrow, if anything, we nudge a little further to the northeast, just gradually up a little bit. But a lot of showers and storms with this boundary, not expected to move much. Ground is pretty saturated, I-10 corridor areas, and you add in another inch or two of rain, you could pick up some obviously flooding problems. And underneath the clouds and showers, the temperatures have been held back, some areas by as much as 10 to 12 degrees. That's, of course, due to the way the wind flow is kind of coming in there, and then all of the clouds and rain. Well, Katie, out in the tropics, we, of course, have a couple areas we're watching.
Yeah, a few locations that actually the National Hurricane Center is putting just out invest, especially on one that's in the Gulf of Mexico. Let's talk first about Erin, that is still kind of making its way west of the Cape Verde Islands. It's still off the coast of Africa. We're talking way out there in the Atlantic, causing issues maybe for shipping traffic, but for the most part, not really going to become a threat here, even for the Chain Islands or to the north or domestically here, United States. However, there is an area of concern that's still ongoing, a good complex of showers and thunderstorms, not really too well organized throughout the Gulf of Mexico, but the conditions are fairly favorable. We've got warm weather and warm water temperatures and fairly lighter winds that are going to help steer this particular area of low pressure towards our Gulf Shores areas. Here, let's take a look at our tropical tracker for Erin. Recent wind gusts still at a depression status, 46 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 15 miles an hour. By Wednesday, still well out into the Atlantic. That's as far as our forecast goes for it at that point. Maybe at that point, we'll have a little bit more information as to where it's going to go and if it is still going to weaken as it is looking to be the case. Cancun, Mexico. Rainy, showery, and I just saw a couple of cruise ships here in the last couple of webcams, and I feel bad for a lot of those people taking those shore excursions having to get kind of caught out in the rain, unfortunately. If this particular area across the Gulf of Mexico does become something, a couple of different models pulling it into some much needed areas for rain, into the state of Texas especially.